us at Seaworld, we would like to take this moment to show our support for the men and women of the armed forces and all of our first responders. We proudly welcome you and your families, and at this time ask that any past or present members of the United States military, any of our allies from around the world, and all first responders would please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring these men, women, and their families. We thank you for your service. Orca Encounter will begin in just a few minutes, but first we'd like to share with you a short film about the Orcas Orca and its place in the world we all share.
The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on land. There's one animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that is the Orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, the Orca is the very embodiment of our shared global ocean. Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecotypes of killer whales. With effort and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecotypes, each differing in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called disruptive coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are counter-shaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against their dark depths. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. The powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during Orca Encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our care. Much remains to be understood regarding the Orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the marine populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter Seaworld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Hello everyone, my name is Kylie, and on behalf of our entire killer whale training team, I would like to welcome you all to Orca Stadium. Being a part of Seaworld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these incredible animals. Now, more than ever, we are honored to share what we have learned through our relationships with the whales with all of you. We hope that you enjoy Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
You hear the waves rolling in, crashing. Take my hand, let me show you a place where wonder never ends. Sunrise on the lake, with me, you won't like the same. It's your right now. Shelter is good, so I'm here away. Feel it now, run away. Sunrise on the lake, sing out loud. One song for a brand new Ocean to ocean, we stand.
Well, hello again, everyone. This is Seaworld Legend Katina, and that was Milani and Malia, 3 members of our killer whale pod showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world to care about our natural environment, and we're excited to share their story with all of you here tonight.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout our presentation, you may notice our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is one of the many reasons that they are the top predator of the ocean. Scientifically known as the Orcas orca, more commonly referred to as killer whales, here at SeaWorld, our 5 whales have their own individual names. You've already met our 3 ladies, Katina, Milani, and Malia. We also have 2 males named Trua and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest whale at 12 years old, and our oldest is his mother, Katina, who you met up front and center. She is 47 years old. Katina is also the matriarch, or the leader of our pod. Now, the whales have learned to trust us. The relationship that is built on positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through SeaWorld's animal training techniques and those relationships that we've earned, the whales have been able to learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. We can do a wide variety of behaviors with our animals here because of the trust that we build with them. For example, just opening our show, you saw a lot of high energy behaviors. That's like a great exercise session for them, very similar to you all going to the gym. We can also do playtimes or relationship sessions with them, but the very most important husbandry behaviors that we can do are husbandry behaviors. And that just means that they are voluntarily participating in their own health care. We're going to demonstrate that with Katina right now. You'll notice that Cheryl's going to ask her to roll over ventrally or upside down and present her tail flukes. Now, not only does this give us a great look at her entire body, but it also gives us access to the blood vessels that are easily seen on the right underside of the flukes there. Our veterinarians will practically collect a blood sample at least once a month, and the trust that we built with the whales allows them to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure. You'll often see as trainers are rubbing down the whales, whether it's on their backs, their pectoral flippers, or those tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way that we can reward them while also strengthening our relationships with them. The blood samples are just one way of making sure our whales are staying healthy. Another very important diagnostic is going to be weighing them. We're able to weigh the whales by asking them to slide their bodies up onto a giant killer whale-sized scale that we have located in an adjacent pool. But Milani and Malia are on their way over right now to demonstrate that in our slide-out area. You'll notice once they slide their bodies up, a portion from their dorsal fin down to their tail flukes remains in the water. That entire area is called the peduncle. It is the powerhouse of the whale, very muscular and very heavy. And with the girl's peduncle still in the water, we wouldn't be weighing the whole whale. So we ask them to lift their tails up and out of the water just like this. This posture ensures accuracy so that we know our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hey everyone, I'm down on the glass on the left side of the stadium. Killer whales learn a lot by playing and through observational learning. In fact, killer whale calves often learn crucial life skills by playing games like follow the leader with their mothers and other members of their pod. Today, we're going to get a chance to play killer whale follow the leader with Katina, Nalani, Malia, and all of you here. So I want everybody on this side of the stadium, see where you are, just stand up. You guys are going to be the followers along with Katina, and my new friend Grace here is going to be leading us. Now, on the count of 3, we're going to put 2 hands up above our head and wave up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Think she's got it. There she goes. Great job, Katina. Good job, everyone. Thanks for helping me out. You all can have a seat. As you can see, Katina was paying very close attention to all of you. Killer whales have excellent eyesight both above and below the water. They're often seen sky hopping or even jumping completely out of the water in order to get a better look at their surroundings. Malia is going to be demonstrating that with a bow at center stage. Nicely done, Malia. All right, right side of the stadium, it is your turn. Go ahead and stand up. We've got an even bigger jump now called a reach. On the count of 3, we're going to take our pointer finger in each hand and throw it over our left shoulder. My new friend Chad here is going to be leading us. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Great job. All right, Chad, make sure you're watching Alani very closely as she makes her way down to the bottom of that 40-foot pool. Killer whales for each to scratch an itch or to say they have arrived. Chad, got you on the second one, didn't it? Thank you so much for sitting in the splash zone for us today. You go ahead and have a seat. Let's give it up for Chad, Grace, all of our audience participants, and our Killer Whale family. As you all can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they eat several hundred pounds of food every single day. In the ocean, killer whale diets depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, factors like pollution and overfishing are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Your future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still moderate.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One awesome app.
One group that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
so much mystery. We are inside of this wonderful world. Every single love I flow for each of us. That's our hearts unite. And we come alive. And we feel alive. And see our colors. This is one big world. Let's go take a journey. So much mystery. We are all inside. Every single love I fall for each other. That's our hearts unite. And we come alive. And see how it's one big world. To the deepest deep, so much mystery. We are all inside of this one world. Every shadow that flows through each of us. As our hearts unite, and we come alive. In this sunlight, and see how it's going well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you've enjoyed Orca Encounter. Thank you so much for joining us and have a whale of a day here at Seaworld. Bye-bye, everyone.
Follow Seaworld on Facebook and Instagram to track our latest rescues. Find out more about animals in our community. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at Seaworld.
At the underwater water work, water girl.
You can check it out.